Hello, everybody. Welcome to Between Frets, a space where female musicians meet and discuss all things music. I'm your host, Genny Jam, and this is our season finale. Yes, we are pretty much done with season 3, the quarantine season. And coming up is an episode with the founders of the Fret Sisters. We have Autumn Rose, Shorny Shorn Marshall, and Lacole Rose, and me. And we are doing a video podcast. So right now you're seeing me on screen. Right now I am in beautiful Ocean City, Maryland. I'm taking a little break. Yes. And yeah, it's summertime. It's July. It's Friday. So I'm down here and it's actually very nice down here. They opened up the city and it seems like the social distancing, the mask, wearing masks when you go out to eat, it's been done very well. And we went parasailing and that was very safe. They only allowed a certain amount of people on the boat. It just seems like, they're handling the beach area very well. It seems like everybody that's coming to the beach is following the guidelines. So it's really cool. But so for this season, we ended with some great guests all around. We had some wonderful artists. The main one, and I'll probably have to edit this in if you don't see it, when I look at it. But we see Jennifer Batten, and she's followed by, in here, you'll see she's playing with Gretchen Menn and Neely Brosh. And I could probably move up a little bit. Of course, the Wi-Fi here is terrible. But yeah, there's Gretchen. Look at that. Yes, I'll tell you one thing. These three beautiful young ladies were our guests for Between Frets, and we owe it all to Gretchen Menn. We were actually going to end our season in April, and we had an interview with Gretchen, and she just loved everything what we were doing, that she offered to connect us with some of her friends. And so some of her friends are the very coolest friends. So we kept the season going. And we pre-recorded all these interviews before the middle of May. So, and then we kept our season going until July, the beginning of July, pretty much. But yeah, so you'll see that this is a video podcast. We have a couple video podcasts, but here you'll be able to watch this video podcast of me talking right now and the Fret Sisters discussing the season finale. You'll be able to see that on YouTube. So go to Fret Sisters. Go to YouTube, type in Fret Sisters, and you'll see our page. Also, we will have this available on our. We'll also have this available on audio, so you'll still be able to hear it on Spotify, Apple Music, Anchor, or wherever you get your podcasts. So great. So coming up is our season finale wrap up. Yes, and look, there's Gretchen. She's going off. Okay, and there's Neely, Jennifer and Neely. Yes. But thank you, listeners, for keeping us going. Without you, we wouldn't be who we are. We are so happy. Thank you for the love and the support. And if you have any ideas or want to become a guest, if you're a female string player, please contact us, fretsistersmusic@gmail.com, or hit us up on Facebook or Instagram at Fret Sisters. All right. So coming up is our season finale with all 4 founding members. Peace and love.
And we are back. And guess what? This is our season finale wrap up for Between Frets for episode 3, the quarantine season, right? And I have all the founders. We have Lacole Rose. Yay. We have Shorny Shorn Marshall. Hello. And we have Autumn Rose. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. I had something in front of the screen. And I'm Genny Jam. And we are going to talk about our season finale. First, I want to congratulate everyone here on our screen here for all the hard work. You guys did an amazing job on everything. Shorn, the Daily Post and Autumn Rose, with the Daily Post, Autumn with the research of our guests. We have Lacole, pretty much setting up and scheduling the interviews. Me with the editing. So, yep. Woo! Congratulations, lady. And thank you to our listeners for listening and making this season such a success. So I'm going to go down the list really quick, and then we're just going to quickly touch on each one. Sure. So in season 3, we had Mo Sheeran. We also had a couple FTTs, FTT Talks, Ageism in the Music Industry, an all-female tribute band. We had Musicians versus Coronavirus, and we also had Roundtable with Brittany Spivey. Was it? Spivey. Okay, I'm going to cut that.
I screwed that up last time.
Roundtable with Brittany Spivey, right? And we also had a roundtable with Pebble de Pearl. Right?
Who's their guitarist?
Me, yay! But okay, quickly again, I'm going to go through the guests that we had. I'm going to mention Mo Sheeran again. She was our first for season 3. We had Tora, Tina Yackel, Abby Posner, and please correct me if I'm saying these names wrong. Kezia Alford, Yasmin Williams, Julia Philippines.
Yeah.
Angela Petrilli, Gretchen Mann. Yay!
The MVP.
Yep, the MVP. Iram Ayan. Oh, Iram Ayan. Oh, don't. Okay. Adeline. Jennifer Batten, Stephanie Bradley, Courtney Cox, Hannah Murphy, Mia Garcia, Nikki Thomas, and Neely Brosh.
Amazing.
What a lineup. Amazing.
It is amazing, right?
Everybody's phenomenal. Wonderful.
Yep. Now, Mo Sheeran started our season 3, and she's from Ireland?
Dublin?
Yeah.
Is she from Dublin? Maybe not Dublin, but...
Is she in Dublin?
Okay.
Yeah, so we went overseas with that.
We're international.
Yes, we are.
Because then we had Tora after that. And where is she from?
Is she in Australia, Germany? I can't recall.
I gotta go back to my list.
Maybe we need to look that up.
I'm looking it up right now.
From Germany, but I'm not. I'd have to double check. I think it was Germany.
I think she is German. Yeah, I think it's German.
Yeah.
Lives in I think West Germany.
Yeah, and Tina Yackel, I think I'm saying it. Yeah, she's from Germany.
Yep.
Abby Posner and Kezia Alford, our first Christian gospel artist.
Great interview, Jenny.
It was a great interview. Yeah, she's amazing. Yasmin Williams. Right.
She was great. I loved her style. She's the one that plays the acoustic. She plays sometimes with a bow, and she's like a one-woman band. She does the drums with her foot and everything. She's she's superb.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Now, Angela Petrilli, she was our first, was she? Our second, actually, I'm sorry. She was our second video podcast. So, and I had the pleasure of interviewing her, and I thought she was really cool. And she was showing us a little bit, of like how to do a little bit of the hybrid picking, which I thought was really, really cool. So
it was.
Yeah. Oh gosh, what's Irene?
Shorn, could you correct us, please?
Iran.
Yeah.
I had to practice that before I did that interview. I had to keep on practicing hitting the button,
Now
then repeating.
she's from New York. She's from New York, but where is she originally from?
And she actually lives in New York.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
she,
In Brooklyn, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
It's in Brooklyn. I'm not sure where she originally, but I think she's in Brooklyn Heights. I think.
Okay.
So.
Then we had and she's a bass player, and then we had Adeline.
Adeline,
Yeah.
from France, lives in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
she has a really dope vibe too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed interviewing her. She was just such a sweetheart, and I learned a lot from her, especially in the team basketball game. Yay!
Yeah. And then we had the queen, the godmother,
Of rock.
Jennifer Batten. It was
Crazy.
crazy. It was crazy.
Wonderful.
Yeah, she was crazy, and that interview was actually kind of cool because I was able to ask her a lot about like her thing with Eddie Van Halen. She talked about that, and her time with Jeff Beck, which I thought was really cool. So
Nice.
yeah, and
I
of
didn't
course,
know about that.
Michael Jackson, Jeff Beck as well.
yeah, I talked about Michael Jackson also, but with the Jeff Beck one, it was amazing because Jeff Beck is like her idol, and she actually like played with him. I was like, how was that? How's that feeling? Like this guy you were so influenced from, and then you're actually on stage with him. So
Right.
that's just crazy to me. Stephanie Bradley, a rocker.
She was amazing guest, and
Yeah.
she had a guest appearance by her dog Mildred, which was nice. But
That's cool.
she's the first rock person that I really watched her videos, really got into them, and I learned something from it. So, and plus, she's a really nice person. Great interview.
Yeah, and that's funny that you mentioned the dog because then I interviewed Courtney Cox right after that. Courtney Cox from the Iron Maidens.
Iron Maidens, yeah.
Yeah, she's
Killer guitar player.
killer guitar player and very, very cool. But she had a cat. her cat has her own Instagram page. But
Oh,
her
wow.
cat made an appearance. Well, not an appearance, but appearance vocally,
Right.
which I thought was kind of cool. Then we have Mia Garcia.
Oh my gosh.
She reminds me of Megan Fox. Why does
Really?
I don't know. She is beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
They are
She's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
She's
she is.
gorgeous. And she had like the best scenery. I think she was the one I could hear like the ocean in the background. She's like, "Do you
Wow.
want me to go in?" I'm like, "No, please stay."
Yeah, we need that serenity. We need that.
Yeah, I need that ambiance. Keep it.
Yeah.
And she was so sweet. She was nice. And now I think she's posting more videos of her singing as well. I think she's branching out more with those videos.
Oh, nice.
So it's really dope.
Yeah, definitely. We had Nikki Thomas, which is, I know the guitarist in her band. I follow him on Facebook, and he reached out to me and wanted to know if his bass player can be part of the podcast. So we quickly booked her, right?
Right.
She's all the way
Yeah.
from Australia,
Yes.
right? Nikki,
Yes.
you had
and I loved it.
Yeah.
When she first got said hello, I'm like, first of all, I love your accent. But she was really nice too. And again, that was another rocker. That's outside my wheelhouse because you all know I'm jazz and R&B. But it was really nice talking to her. I like getting different perspectives, so it was really nice talking to her as well. She was really nice.
Yeah. And then our season finale ending is Neely Brosh. Shorn.
Insane.
Yes. And Hannah Murphy, too.
Hannah Murphy.
Oh, did I not
Yes,
mention
that's
Hannah Murphy? Oh, I'm sorry. Hannah Murphy. That's right.
classical guitarist.
Classical
Wow.
guitarist. I interviewed her, and she the amazing thing about classical guitar is that she's trying to bring that like to the forefront, and she's like they started an advocacy, and to try to like bring that music up front, and like so guitarists will be more interested in learning classical guitar, because mostly they're, when you're a beginning guitarist, sometimes you're kind of going towards rock, or pop music and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, the classical guitar though very underrated, but you listen to her stuff and it's really, really cool.
And
Yeah.
she teaches as well. She's another New Yorker.
Yeah.
Teaches.
She was very cool.
Very, very sweet. Very
But
nice.
again, so let's go back to Neely Brosh, Shorn. I know Neely Brosh, man. I can't believe we got her too.
Crazy.
Yeah, we talked a lot. She is so nice. We was talking about how she started her like her YouTube series, like the Nillick of the Week, and then talking about the trio with her, Courtney, and Jennifer
Nice.
Batten. They had like this trio dream team, and we talked about that. And we also talked about her experience when she did the Michael Jackson's Cirque du Soleil show in Vegas, and I saw like those kind of scenes on YouTube, and I was like, how can you, like, all that fire and sparks coming out of the guitar? Like, if it was me and I had fire, like, I'd like to put the thing down and run away, because I am so afraid of fire. But I was like, how did you try not to get hit by burn or have the little arrow with your hair caught on fire or anything with this fire sparked out? So she told me what they did. So for safety cautions, so in case that anybody wants to have fire, pyro, electric fireworks coming out your guitars, safety first, people. Just safety.
Right.
For sure.
There's some serious pyrotechnics with that kind of. I've seen other guitar players do that at like the Super Bowl. They have that, but yeah, she plays an awesome Ibanez. A lot of these ladies are forced by, with their guitars or their gear. Matter of fact, I would say most of them have an endorsement, either a bass, guitar, or amplifier, or effects. All of them, and they're awesome.
Yeah.
Most of them, Ibanez, or I think one of the ladies has was it Capison?
Oh yeah, that's Courtney Cox. Yes.
Yeah, Capison. That's totally metal guitar right there.
Oh yeah, that has the 27 frets. Yeah, 27.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Yeah. We talked about that.
I'll stay with 24. That's too many frets for me.
You know?
You got me 22. I'll stop.
I'm
You got me there.
She said that when she first took it out on stage, she totally forgot that it had that it had the 27, and she's like, whoa. I'm like, if I had that guitar, I could play that the solo for Don't Stop Believing, Journey, at very end. It's like I don't
that big last note.
Yeah. I'm like I could probably hit that better. I don't hit that note when I play it live. I actually play it an octave lower so I can hit that note.
Everyone has to. They don't have 27 frets.
But well, I wanted to mention Gretchen Menn because
Gretchen.
Oh my gosh.
Round of applause.
I know, because when I interviewed her, we had a really good interview, and she, like, to me, she was just like her spirit, and just, she was like unicorns, butterflies, and rainbows when I was talking to her. And I loved her to death. And she was so, like, just happy with the interview that she pretty much continued our podcast through the.
She got our next 5 or 6 guests.
Yeah, and we extended our podcast because we were extended our season because we were
going
supposed
to
to
end with Gretchen, weren't we?
I think so, yeah. And we were supposed to end, like, I think first week in May or last week in April. That was our last. We were going to end, but we extended it because she got us these amazing.
She got us Courtney. She got us Jennifer Batten. She got us.
She got us
Hannah.
Got us,
Hannah. Yeah. So many. I'm sure we're missing some. And she's so nice, and she shares, and she always shouts people out. She's very open with her followers. She gets back with them. For her to be such a great player, and that, I can't even find the right words, to be that popular.
Yeah.
She's very open.
Yeah, very humble.
Very.
Yeah. She's a well-rounded guitarist. She's just not one style.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
And most of these ladies can play everything. Although they may be rockers, metal, or classical, these ladies can play jazz, rock, classical, blues. They can do it all, which is really a talent to be able to do that. And I mean, you have to be able to play everything. So they may have like their They may be unique in one style, but when I watch them, they can play everything.
Mm-hmm.
They can get down on some jazz, blues, rock, fusion, you name it. So
Mm-hmm.
that they're all well-rounded, accomplished musicians.
Definitely.
And all of them are, like I say, all of them are very giving, I should say, and open with their craft, which is, with women, that could be an issue, but it's not. They share with everyone. They're very personable. I'm sure if we met them in person, like, hey, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
exactly. I know with all of these artists and musicians that we interviewed, definitely we want everybody to support them.
for sure.
That's why we're here, to expose and educate, and show off these women.
All killer ladies. All killer ladies.
Yep. And so we're going into season 4. That
Crazy.
we're planning on starting back in October. And so we have a wish list. What's our wish list?
I mean, I don't know if my fellow press sisters know, but I kind of love Rhonda Smith.
We have to get her. We have to get her.
It started in 2004 when I saw her at the Prince's musicology tour, and I had never really paid attention to the supporting players and bands. It was always the lead for me. And when he mentioned, oh, by the way, this is Rhonda, I'm like, oh my God, she's playing bass, she's killing. What's her name again? He's like, her name is Rhonda. I'm like, thank you. But amazing. We have to get Rhonda Smith. So if anyone has any connection to Rhonda Smith, for me, just for me, we need to get her in here.
Yeah, Rhonda Smith. I was thinking Bonnie Raitt.
Oh my God, yes.
Bonnie Raitt and
Ariana, is that her name?
Oh, guitar. Yeah, Ariana Powell. I think that's her name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely her. Orianthi.
For sure.
Who else? There was a couple more.
Her.
Oh, her.
We gotta get her for sure. We gotta get her for sure.
Oh my gosh.
And most definitely, I want Melina Moore in the mix.
Oh, no.
Yes, her, definitely.
If it wasn't for her, I would not be playing guitar in the more serious manner that I am now. And it's kind of hard for us Black women that we can have someone that to look up to, and actually a Black woman that actually can shred a guitar.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
I would like to try,
have her.
and I would like to try to reach out again to Sharon Aguilar.
Yes.
Try to get her on too. And yeah.
I want to get I can't think of her name right now, it escapes me, but the bass player for the Black lady, very short hair. I think it's not Sting she plays for. I think her name is Gail and her name escapes me. I'm sorry, but we may have to get her. Gail Ann Dorsey. I think that's her name.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of, I thought you were talking about like Michelle Indeggio-Cello.
No. Her name is Gail Ann Dorsey. I think she plays, it's not for Sting, but she plays for Lenny Kravitz. I think she's played for them.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I may be butchering her name, but I know her when I see her.
Man, Michelle Indigo. Getting her, man.
I would like Michelle Indeggio-Cello, bassist. I would like to get her.
She's from DC.
She's amazing writer. And I think she's going to be, I think she's putting out something new this year.
Oh,
she's
wow.
Excellent, yeah.
There's so many. I mean, I know we're missing so many players. If you know any, y'all can definitely DM us. If you want to be featured, DM us.
Oh, yeah,
for sure.
I know we had a couple that DM'd us that we're going to save for season 4. So, yeah, I mean, if you know a player or are a player, definitely DM us and we'll put you on the schedule. Also, let's try to bring back a little bit of the Fret Tea Talks too. Let's get a little spicy next season. Maybe have the video podcast with some wine and beer.
And our PJs. We have a
and our PJs, that's right.
Lord.
Let's do it. Look, Lacole, she's like, not me.
It's gonna be a black screen up here when y'all do that.
Put a picture up of like, your favorite.
I'll Google some pajamas and that'll be my picture.
Yeah, or your favorite guitar. You can put your guitar and just keep your picture up.
They're always trying to get me outside my comfort zone, y'all. It's crazy.
Right. So and hopefully we'll be able to offer some like more like hopefully change it up now that we can try to bring video in. Like maybe I'm just throwing out ideas of like, you know, little tutorials, like maybe showing some licks or some riffs. But yeah, anyways.
Sure.
So yeah, it was a great season. Again, thank you to Gretchen Menn. She is like what, our goddess? What did you call it? Ambassador. That's it. she's our ambassador.
Unbeknownst to her, she's our ambassador.
she will be put up there on our wall.
She's our 5th silent fret sister.
Yep. And thank you to all the ladies that interviewed with us. Thank you to all the listeners that, you know, supported us. Thank you again to the Fret Sisters for all our hard work. And we're going to keep going. It doesn't matter. We're just going to keep going. Whether you listen to us or not, we're doing it.
For
right?
Sure. For sure.
Definitely. No matter what, because this has been a difficult and uncertain time because of the coronavirus, the pandemic, and everybody's been home. So actually, this season was amazing because we were able to speak to and get into everyone's home, being invited to your home, which is really different instead of just, you know, people on the road and so on. So it was really exciting to actually sit in someone's living room while you're, or they're on their porch, or
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it was really, really inspirational to listen to all these great ladies that are with so many different styles of music and from all over the world. It was just amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. And we documented this season also. Again, all the interviews took place between the end of April and middle of May. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty much the height of the quarantine. Quarantine part, everybody was home. So now the country's opening back up and slowly getting back. So everybody, please be careful because, you know, we want to still be safe. We're still not sure if this thing is gone or not. So, yeah.
It may be gone by the time this airs. I mean, what is it now? What's this, the 21st of June when we're airing this?
Mm-hmm.
Today is the first day of summer.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
No wonder it's so hot.
Today is the first day of summer.
And it's Father's Day.
Oh, yeah. Happy Father's Day to everybody.
To all the fathers out there.
Yay. All right, guys. Well, take care. And yeah, we'll be on next season.
Yep.
Thanks for listening, guys. We really appreciate it.
We love you guys.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
And wash your hands.
Right.